Optimizing vitamin D is very important for your health. Now you want to make sure that you're getting natural sun exposure, and you never want to get burnt, but you do want to optimize your vitamin D. Now you can have supplements for vitamin D, so the Thorne Vitamin D K2 supplement is quite good, and each drop has around 500 IU of vitamin D, and then it has the K2 in it as well, which allows for better utilization of vitamin D. I find that's a fairly effective supplement. You can have cod liver oil fermented, or the Rosita one, which is the extra virgin one, which are quite effective as well. Cod liver oil is something that will have a varied amount of vitamin D, but I do think that getting sun exposure is the best way. Now you may live where there's not adequate sunshine all year round, so supplementing in winter is effective for maintaining levels of vitamin D. In Australia, we're fairly fortunate. You can make vitamin D all year round. I prefer to get out in the sun a couple of times a week, maybe 3 times a week, and get maximum skin exposure. So I lie on the balcony in the sun. I'll do a 20-minute session. I'll do 5 minutes on my back, getting it all over my stomach with my head up one end, keep my head up that end, turn over, lay on my stomach and do the back, and then I'll shift my head to the other end and do 5 minutes on my back again, and 5 minutes on my stomach for my back. And I find that works really well. I never want to get burnt. I don't want to age my skin or create free radical damage in my body and stress it out, but I do want to get the maximum benefits of vitamin D. The other component of that is to not wash your skin after you've done that, because if you wash it off with soapy water and warm water, then you're going to get rid of that vitamin D before you absorb it. It usually takes around 48 hours to get that into the system because of the fatty acid secretions on the skin, allowing for that process to occur. So I shower every day. I have a cold shower every morning, but I just use soap on my armpits and my groin. I don't really bother washing everywhere else. I think it's way overdone, and for the health of the microbiome, you want to make sure that it's looked after with what you're eating and just stress levels and movement and all the things that I'm talking about. So getting that vitamin D, very important. Getting the sun exposure in the middle of the day, maximizing it, never getting burnt as well. And if you are going to be in the sun longer, making sure you cover up rather than using toxic sunscreens. You can get zinc oxide ones to reflect it, but ideally you just wear something that covers you, or you just get out of the sun. Unless your work requires for you to be in the sun, I think it's kind of disrespectful to your own body to ever get burnt. So look after yourself, maximize your vitamin D.